If we talk about epic, anime has given us our fair share of adrenaline-raising characters in scenes that would give even the most non-responsive individuals goosebumps. Most often, when the characters first appear, it sets the mood for what to expect. That's what we call talk about an entrance. Welcome to ViniiTube. Today we're going to go through some of the best character introductions in recent anime history. We start off the list with a fan favorite, Levi Ackerman of Attack on Titan. Heralded by the dying words of his subordinate, Levi comes into the scene and makes quick work of numerous rampaging titans. He's short, cold-hearted, and in his mid-30s, but he's still humanity's greatest soldier. If anyone has the presence to make us believe that there's a fighting chance for humanity in the face of giant rampaging monsters, it would have to be Levi. Watching him go through the titans is enough to give you goosebumps.
おとなしくしてろ。そうしないとお前の肉をきれいにそげねえだろうな。ち、汚ねえな。
The next character on the list at number 9 is from Dragon Ball Super. Yep, you guessed it, it's Goku Black. Nobody expected to see a darker version of Goku, but here we saw how fearsome he would be if he went down the wrong path. I remember people used to make new theories every week about who Goku Black truly is. This is a complicated backstory that involves quite a few timelines. He makes his appearance in the Future Trunks saga where he's on a mission to exterminate all mortals. He's a being that seems to hate everything and has now achieved the power to do so. Next on the list is one of the most popular scenes for fans of anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the appearance of the Pillar Men. These guys are unique antagonists from a race that existed thousands of years ago. They look human, but their physiology is different. They make their appearance in the anime after a Nazi group find them and plan to research these stone men, hence their name. Wamu awakens, and with his horn he uses the blood and brain matter of the Nazi soldiers to cover the light that was used to hold him in place. He gracefully takes care of the soldiers in an instant and proceeds to awaken his masters, hence the name of the scene. It's quite an entrance to showcase worthy adversaries for Joseph Joestar and Caesar in an anime that emphasizes manliness to the extreme. At number 7, it's a master swordsman with a killer attitude, Luo Lang from Sword of the Stranger. It's at the beginning that we get a glimpse of this fierce warrior, and what an introduction it is to the theme of the movie and character. Luo Lang is a mixture of confidence, skepticism, and psychopathy. He has a cockiness against opponents he knows he can defeat. He'll throw away his sword as shown at the end of the beginning fight scene, fight strangers for a warm-up, or even offer his foes some medicine to regain all of his strength back. He's the definition of a swordsman with an attitude. Luo Lang's described by Japanese citizens as the monster with the golden hair, a man bent on relieving his boredom rather than proving his strength. Sixth on our list goes to a man whose mere presence is enough to give people images of untold death and despair, that man being All For One from My Hero Academia. After seeing a few glimpses of All For One throughout the story, he finally makes an appearance with a huge bang, quite literally. He casually strolls up to Tiger, Best Jeanist and Mount Lady when they've just rescued Ragdoll and literally just blows the whole place up. Midoriya and the gang, who've been hiding outside the building, can't seem to move a muscle or even breathe for that matter, just from the force of the murderous aura he emits. Quite a fitting entrance for the hero of despair to counter the hero of hope, All Might, wouldn't you say?
さてやるか
国の命さえさらう本物のカラスが
Number 5 goes to Utsuro from Gintama. A being that's unable to die, he was feared by society and subjected to endless attempts of execution. He's a remorseless, cruel being that lacks any empathy or compassion, being born from countless deaths and can only feed on death. His introduction itself in Gintama speaks of his overwhelming might as he easily takes care of Kogura and Nobume until he faces off against Okita and Gintoki. He's effortless and makes the whole thing seem easy as he watches with his emotionless eyes.
てめえ一体何者だ
移ろう両手斧には塚が短すぎる
当然です。これは片手斧なのだから。人夫立太、太陽にめでられし乙女の名を冠した旋風。暗闇にうごめき生きる魔人ごときが触れていいものではないのですよ。
Fourth on our list, and quite deceiving to say the least, it's Escanor from the Seven Deadly Sins. When we first meet him, he's a scrawny, short little man serving as a bartender in a bar in the middle of nowhere. Ban and Elaine are escaping from 2 of the 10 Commandments, Galind and Meleskula, when they happen to run into the dingy shack that Escanor's working in. What seems like will be a tragic end to a character we're just introduced to turns into a WTF moment. Once the bar gets destroyed and Escanor gets exposed to the rising sun, we experience a proof of strength very rarely seen otherwise. He literally scares one of his enemies, Galind, into running away. This causes him to turn to stone because of his guiding commandment of never running away. On the other hand, Meleskina tries to devour his soul but explodes, being unable to digest his massive power. What more proof do you need when science tells you sunlight is good for you?
これほどの力を出せお前の力は
サンシャイン、偉大なる我が魔力。
彼は今自殺をしたのだ
Next on the list, it's Kaido from One Piece. Regarded as the strongest creature alive, we're introduced to Kaido as he contemplates suicide by jumping off one of the Sky Islands. Uruj of the Worst Generation quietly witnesses this and offers a prayer when Kaido jumps off, as a solemn narrator tells us of Kaido's life till now. Captured and tortured numerous times by Navy and enemy pirates alike, he's a creature that simply can't be killed. As shown in his entrance itself, where he simply gets up from the hole he makes, landing on an island where the unfortunate alliance of Kid, Basil Hawkins and Scratchman Apu are. Talk about bad luck.
死に場所を求める男の名は百獣のカイドウ
Number 2 on the list is Madara Uchiha from Naruto. If you want to talk about epic and badass, Madara is pretty close to what you might want to define. His actions are the main driving force of the majority of the events that take place in the series. In this video, we specifically talk about the entrance he had when he comes back from the dead, aka gets reanimated. After waking up with a smirk, he single-handedly takes on the Shinobi Alliance, fighting hundreds by himself and still coming out on top. If you want to talk about making an impression, well, this definitely takes the cake.
時間に死刑になる予定だった男だ。私ではない。
やられたな。
だが L という私は実在する。さあ、私を殺してみろ。
こいつ。
And we'll end this list at number 1 with another fan favourite from the series Death Note, it's L. To face off against a genius like Light Yagami, someone truly remarkable had to enter the stage. And what better hope to face off against the inscrutable intellectual power and morals of Light than the nondescript, self-absorbed L? With L's introduction, the series quickly propelled into a show of intellectual mind games and high anticipation. L proved himself highly astute and remarkably observant in being able to deal with Light's brilliance. His first appearance in the anime was amazing to say the least. He first appeared in the series after baiting Light to kill a wanted criminal on live television. His daring and quick resolve showed that he had indeed pinpointed Light's location and had an idea of how the murders were being carried out. He quickly proves that he's highly intelligent and that he'd definitely catch up to Yagami Light.
キラ必ずお前を探し出して始末する。僕が私が正義だ。
So what do you think of this list? Comment below on your favourite character introduction in anime, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you'll be updated whenever new videos are published. Also, feel free to drop in on me over on Twitter and Instagram and follow at ViniiTube, as well as check out my Patreon if you'd like to contribute to this channel. I'll leave the links in the description below. Until next time, goodbye.